Hello, I'm Carter Cailor, and this is the first edition of the Spartan Pulse for 2022. With the exit of Coach Antrim, a void had been left in the Boardman football program. However, Spartans are ever resilient and are looking forward to new leadership this year. Today, my guest is Boardman High School's new football coach, DJ Dota. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me and excited about taking this new adventure.
How has your previous experience prepared you for the role of becoming the new head coach?
I think from the start, this is going to be my 35th year of coaching. As an assistant, I've been able to work underneath very successful football coaches, Tom McDaniels, George Galgas, Gary Barber. I think they put me in a lot of different situations as a young assistant coach, and then as I got older, because I was an assistant coach for a long time. I think they prepared me in multiple ways to put me in situations to learn a game of football and to put me in of how to run a football program and how to coach football. So I feel very comfortable in that. Through those years, I've always run a weight room, which will be a strength program that we'll be starting here, implementing into the school district during the school day. I've been doing that since 1992. I've actually ran a strength program at the high school level in school since 1999 or 1998 when I started that in Warren Harding. So, gone through a lot of things through that time. I then became a football coach. I was at Warren Harding for 4 years as a head football coach, and then another 8 after that at West Branch. And last 2 years, 3 years, I've been an assistant coach, just kind of moving place to place. Ended up getting a teaching job in Girard, so I've been there the last 2 years as an assistant coach. So I feel like those experiences of being a head coach, those 12 years has really set me to where I need to be. I think I've coached a lot of the teams that are on this schedule already. I've been around. I'm very familiar with, so I feel really good at the background that I have. That what I can bring here will at the end of the day will represent a lot of success and a lot of pride in what we do.
And how do you think the team is going to benefit from your leadership?
I think that there's going to be a few things that that we're going to really focus on. I mean, number one, we're going to build a culture in our program, and that's like the new buzzword that everybody's building a culture. But our culture is going to be built off work ethic, accountability, and respect. Those are things we're going to teach on a daily basis to our guys. In our football program, we're going to emphasize those things of being accountable in all aspects of their life. Have work ethic in all aspects of their life, and make sure they're respecting everyone that they come in contact with. So that'll be the backbone of our football program, along with we're gonna work on, because I don't think that you can't without those three things. I don't think you can be a winner in life, and there's a difference between being a winner and a champion. Champions, there's only one at the end of a year, but winners can be winners no matter what the outcome is. But that's how you carry yourself on a daily basis. Those are the things you do and the things that you stand for. And we're going to hope that our football program represents those things, that people will be proud of what we are at the end of the season.
And moving forward, what are your plans for the team?
At this point right now, we're in the weight room 4 days a week. We'll probably continue that to the end of the school year. Then summer will come. We'll be lifting almost all summer long. We're always going to make the weight room a main focus. Then we'll start actual football practice in July. So right now, that's where we're at. I'm trying to put together a coaching staff, and as those guys come in, we're building relationships right now. So the important thing is for new coaches coming in, coaches that have already been here. Our job is to build relationships with those guys, understand what our program is. The main focus for me right now is teaching our vision, teaching our mission. I actually have a meeting later on today so everybody can get in front of me and understand, hey, this is the direction we're moving, and this is what successful programs do, and that's what we're going to do here.
Well, thank you, Mr. Dota, for your time, and we look forward to a successful and great season. And thank you for joining us today. I am Carter Cailor for the Spartan Pulse.
I'm Carter Mascola from BSTN, here with Mrs. Rassega, who works in the office and in my opinion doesn't get enough credit for how much she helps people. So how do you manage everything in the office?
Well, you just do one thing at a time, Carter, but it's all about the kids.
What is one thing you love about the job?
I love being busy, and I do like seeing the kids. It's just constant. The day goes fast. It's usually happy, and but I just enjoy seeing everyone and being social.
Like, what do you do specifically around the school to help?
Well, so part of attendance is, keeping track of kids coming to school, keeping track of, tardies and lates, and interacting with teachers, if we can't find a student, if a student has skipped class. I also end up helping sometimes if Mrs. Cullen, the nurse, isn't here. So we have to make sure that, we're taking care of the kids and calling the parents. I try to help in every avenue. Today, for instance, we're down a secretary, so we'll have to kind of switch around and help in the security office. And, I just try to do whatever's necessary just to make sure that the day goes smoothly, and just try to help everyone, and that's all.
What are some details of the job, whether it's helping in the office or helping for BSTN?
Well, some details. Let's see. I enjoyed working in BSTN very much. I don't get to do that anymore since I took over attendance. But I did like being in BSTN because it was fun to see how creative the kids could be and all the things that you learned. And so I guess that was fun. I did a lot of stuff with putting stuff on the channel, doing ads, talking to businesses, and trying to create some fundraising for BSTN. In attendance, it's just nonstop, making sure kids come to school, just keeping track of everything and making sure we're doing everything right.
We appreciate everything you do. And lastly, why are you so determined to help other kids or teachers around the school?
I don't know. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to help people and to have people enjoy being around you, and to be able to do things for them and know that they can come to you and you'll take care of them.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Hello, I'm Kelsey McCallum, and for my report, I talked with Karen McCallum about COVID's effects on the Boardman Park. Now, during the COVID outbreak, not only was the human population affected, but many parks and wildlife were affected as well. Like many businesses that were impacted by the start of COVID-19, Boardman Park had to shut down their programs, events, and facilities. As restrictions loosened, the park saw an increased attendance and usage of park facilities. Wildlife had an increased presence due to lapse in attendance at the beginning of the pandemic. However, 2 years later, with increased interest in the park, and as mandates were lifted, people from across the valley now had sanctuary to go, which also enabled them to remain social but within a safe distance. As mandates are being lifted across the United States, Boardman Park is a reminder that even with COVID, the Green Oasis can still offer something special for residents of the area. Whether you're eating a peaceful lunch at a picnic table, enjoying over 4 miles of walking trails, or using the disc golf course, the Boardman Park Green Oasis has something for everyone.